Krystal. So today I have an exciting video because I found some new products from Hard Candy at Walmart. But every time I go into Walmart, I always browse the makeup section. Even though I know most of the time they don't have anything new, I just always browse. And it's like I always want to buy at least one thing, you know what I mean? It's just always satisfying when I go into Walmart, because I hate going to Walmart, but it's always satisfying to find one product for myself. So I stumbled upon all these new Hard Candy products. I didn't pick everything up because there was quite a few things, but I'm really excited what I did find because I got in the car and swatched some of the stuff and I was like, ooh, I like it. So first I want to talk about these right here. These are the Hard Candy Fierce Effects High Intensity Eyeshadows. And when I first saw these, I wasn't sure if they were a cream finish or they were a powder eyeshadow. They looked like a powder. They almost looked like the L'Oreal Infallible packaging. So I wasn't 100% sure, but as soon as I got in the car, I actually swatched it and I was like in love with the two that I swatched. So these come in a set of 2 eyeshadows like this. And they're only $5 for the set of 2, which is so affordable, I think. They had more of them. I only picked up the 2 sets. One of them was like blue. The other one had like a pink and a purple. And then there was like another one. I think it was maybe like a black and a silver or something like that. But I only got these 2. These are the ones that intrigued me the most. Let's open these little bad boys up so I can swatch them for you. I'm so excited. I love the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows and I just love shimmery shadows in general. So I swatched a couple of these in the car and they were very shimmery and metallic and I was like, yes. So the first set is called Slow and Steady. It's number 897. They all come with this little card that tells you different ways you can place the eyeshadows, which I would probably never use, but if you're a beginner, these are helpful. So it does come with that. Let me tell you what it says on the back, actually. It says the unique hybrid texture, which is not a powder nor a cream, acts like an intense luminous color shield. Each shade is intensified with a second pigment for a multi-dimensional pearl blend. Intense stain power polymers attract color while cushioning silk pigments caress eyelid for comfortable long wear. Intense color, thick hybrid texture, up to 24-hour lasting hold, water, crease, and fade resistant. So that's what they claim on the box. So this one is called Slow and Steady. It comes with these 2 colors right here. And I was thinking one would be slow and one would be steady, but they actually just both say slow and steady on the back, so I can't really tell you which is which. I'll start with the darker shade in these. Whoa, it looks kind of messy. So these are similar in packaging to the L'Oreal Infallibles, as you can see, like right there. So this one is really messy. As soon as I opened it, a lot of it was sticking to the top. So just be careful of that. It is kind of crumbly. I had the same problem with these. They had some similar ones at Sally's by Femme Couture like this, and they were kind of the same way. They were very soft but crumbly. So this one's like a brown shade. Very pigmented, very pretty color. This is that one. It's really pretty, like a pretty brown color. But see, as you can see right there, like there's a chunk of it that was sticking to the little stopper. You want to always make sure to keep the stoppers on so it presses it down. It's almost like a pressed pigment. So just make sure you always keep that on there. All right, so that was the brown shade. All right, this is the next one that comes with the set. As you can see, there's like 2 colors of pigments in this one. It's like supposed to be multi-dimensional. This one's really, really soft in it, but it feels really powdery. So yeah, the texture of this one felt a little bit powdery, but it's beautiful once you blend it down. You could also use these wet, just a little FYI. But this one feels very powdery, but look how beautiful that color is. It's really stunning. So that was Slow and Steady.
No barking! Bentley!
So I'm actually going to re-swatch them so that I can swatch all 4 shades together in my hand so you can see them all in comparison to each other. So let me re-swatch these really quick. One, the lighter shade, as you can see, like there's all kinds of powder everywhere because this one is definitely very powdery and messy, but it's so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. All right, the next set is called Soft and Sultry, and it comes with these 2 shades right here. I can't believe that these are only $5, because the L'Oreal Infallibles, what are they, like $7? They're like probably like $7 each. and these are $5 for 2, so that I think that's a really good deal. So first I'll start with this gold one. So this is multi-dimensional as well. It almost looks like gold and silver mixed together. Do you see that? I guess I didn't really notice that about the brown one. Oh yeah, there is like a lighter shade in the brown one, but when I opened it, I almost feel like the top of it was mainly brown. Maybe it didn't get mixed very well. So this one looks like gold and silver together. Ooh, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful gold right there. So there's the gold one. See how pretty that looks? Oh, that one's really soft and smooth. This one is definitely messy. See that green one right there? It's beautiful though. Look how messy it is. It's kind of very crumbly. It's definitely like a pressed pigment, and it doesn't seem like it got fine, like ground enough and then pressed enough. So anyways, I can deal with it. It's in the little jar, so as long as it's in there and not like loose, then it's good. So those were the Fierce Effects High Intensity Eyeshadows. They're all really pretty colors. I wouldn't say the texture on some of them was quite the same as the L'Oreal Infallibles. I feel like those are pressed in really well, whereas these are a little bit more powdery on some and crumbly. So, but they are really beautiful, and they're only $5 for 2, for a set of 2. So I think that's a really good deal. So I did pick up an eyeshadow palette from Hard Candy. This is brand new. This is called the Top 10 Trendsetters collection. Now Hard Candy does have some ones that are similar to this that are older and similar packaging. I mean, they have 10 eyeshadows. They're called Top 10 something else, and I can't even remember the name of them. I actually did a full review and swatches of those like a long time ago when they first came out. So if you haven't seen that, I will link it down below if I could find my video. It's so old. But this one's brand new, and it's all matte shades. So I was very intrigued with this one because it's all mattes. Now they did have some other ones that had shimmer in them, but I was just kind of intrigued with this one. I didn't want to pick up the others. Plus I just want to try it first. So I think the packaging is so cute, isn't it? I love this little piece right here. It's like faux leather, this little design right there. It's really adorable. So this one's called Birthday Suit. And let's see if I can open this little guy. Ah, come on. I think that's a sticker on it. So you get 10 matte shadows in here, you get a mirror at the top, and then you get 2 of the sponge tip applicators, which I personally don't use. But those are all the colors in there. Nice variety of colors, I think. You got some creams, some browns, some neutral warm shades, some cool tones. You got a deep blue, some grays. So I think it was a good variation of colors. So let me go ahead and swatch these. Ooh, they feel really soft. Oh yeah, they feel really nice. Look at that. I'm surprised. So they don't look too pigmented when I swatch them on the back of my hand. Keep in mind my hands are pretty dry, and if you swatch them over an eyeshadow base, they should apply better. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off and actually put a little bit of primer on the back of my hand and then swatch them again with primer just to see how it changes them. So this is what they look like with the eyeshadow primer underneath. As you can see, they look much more intense and pigmented with the eyeshadow primer. They had a little bit more to stick to with that versus with my dry hands. I have really dry hands, guys, so when I swatch things on the back of my hands, sometimes stuff doesn't stick very well. I tried to put a little lotion on my hands prior, but I probably didn't put enough. So they definitely look more pigmented and better when I put the eyeshadow primer underneath them. They feel actually really soft to the touch and smooth, so I'm really looking forward to trying these out. I mean, can you really go wrong? You get 10 eyeshadows for $6. That's very affordable. And they don't seem bad at all. So I'm going to give these a try tomorrow, possibly, along with these Fierce eyeshadows. Maybe put some of these shimmery ones on the lid and then wear this one like in the crease and on the lower lash line. So I'm going to give that a try tomorrow. So lastly, I want to get into the lipsticks. These are the Plumping Serum lipsticks, and the packaging on these is really cute. So these were, how much were these? These were $5 each. So everything from Hard Candy is about $5. Like the smaller stuff tends to be around $5. The lipsticks came in a selection of mostly nudes and pinks, some corals, and one deeper shade, which I did pick up. So they had a nice variety of colors. I only picked up 4. I'll start with the lightest one. This one's called Infamous number 851. And isn't the packaging super cute on those? I love that. And you can see the color on the bottom, which is nice, and it has the name down there. So it has these little stickers kind of sealing, like keeping them sealed, which doesn't really keep them sealed because people still dig their little fingers in them. This one is called Infamous. They had some really light nudes, but I didn't go for those, so I just decided to pick these. Now the only thing with these is I swatched one of these in the car and I could totally feel it on the other one, and I can feel it on this one. When I swatch it back and forth, the lipstick feels really, really loose inside, like it's moving back and forth as I'm swatching. So that's not good, because I feel like it's gonna break right off. Like it's not in there snug. So anyways, that one is called Infamous. So they're not, I mean, they have some color to them, but they're not the most opaque lipstick. Like they almost have some translucency to them. They are a lipstick serum, so just keep that in mind. So I actually want to try these on for you guys. So let me take off my lipstick right now. Oh my gosh, it's gonna kill me. They really didn't put them in there very well. I mean, they seriously, oh, let me show you. See that? It just moves so easily back and forth. I put them in the fridge for a little bit when I got home because I noticed one of them was doing that, but you know what? I think they're all gonna be like that. So. It actually feels really, really good on the lips. I like the way that feels. The smell kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Color Sensational lipsticks, which doesn't bother me. I actually like the smell of those. I know a lot of people don't, but it doesn't bother me. So it feels very moisturizing, very creamy. It just feels really, really nice. So this next one is called Desired. And it's this beautiful color. I want to try this one on for you guys as well. Let me swatch it first. This one, I can feel it move, but it doesn't move quite as much as the last one. So. It almost smells a little bit sweet. My senses have been off. Oh, my senses have been off, but it feels, I mean, it smells kind of sweet, honestly. These feel really good on the lips. I'm impressed. I'm pleasantly surprised with these. They feel really good on the lips. And they have good pigment, actually, more than I was thinking. So yeah, that one is called Desired. That's what it looks like. Love that. Feels really moisturizing. Love that. I might have to go back and get a couple more. I would imagine they're not very long lasting because they are very, like a serum, very moisturizing, like balmy. So yeah, they're probably not very long lasting, but they are very nice to wear in the lips. This one is called Idolized, and this is probably the one that I'm most excited about. It's like a beautiful, like purpley mauve. I'm sorry, my dog starts barking because he loves to do that. So this one is not as pigmented as the others, but if you like a purple but you don't want something that is too intense, maybe just gives you a little wash of purple, then I would suggest this one because it feels so good on the lips, but it's not, you know, too overwhelming or too overpowering. It is like a balmy feel to it. So it's funny because the name and the color is actually on the top of the lipstick versus the bottom of the lipsticks. Generally, when the color of the lipstick is on a lipstick tube, it is on the bottom. So it's actually kind of throwing me off because when I take the cap off, the lipstick is on top versus this being on the bottom. So this one is called Wanted, and this, I believe, was the deepest shade that they had. This is the one that I swatched in the car, and this one really moves. like back and forth. Do you see that? Oh, drives me nuts. I mean, it literally feels like I'm putting chapstick on. That's how good it feels. So that one's really pretty, but I'm very kind of disappointed in how this moves around. Like, I don't feel like it's in there very snug, and I feel like it's gonna break off. So those are all the shades. They're called a plumping serum. I don't really feel like it has plumped my lips. It doesn't feel like tingly or minty or anything like that on the lips. So I guess I'll just have to find out and see once I do wear these throughout the day, but so far it doesn't feel like it has any type of plumping qualities. So other than that, they feel really nice though, because they feel literally like a chapstick when you're putting them on your lips. So they feel really good. So that was it for my hard candy haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it was helpful. I'll try to do maybe a tutorial with some of the products that I picked up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.